Going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk to you about a story that broke out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida yesterday. And it's concerning this dude right here, this acorn head looking, man, there's some people out here that's wild. This guy's name is Emerson Jean. Now, I don't know what descent he is, but this guy is presently locked up, held with no bond. And he also has an immigration hold on him. This guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, worked at Westside Regional Medical Center, in which this guy did some disgraceful acts of 2 women, and there may be more. And they're looking to find out if this happened to other women. This guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, did some unsavory things to some senior citizens that were in the hospital admitted at the time of the incident. I'm not going to tell you what he did, but I want you to take a look at this. You got to be a sick person to do this type of stuff. The people that can identify you. Take a look.
Safety alert. A primary care technician at a plantation hospital arrested for allegedly raping patients. Local 10's Terrell Fournay is joining us live in Plantation with more on these disturbing details. Terrell.
And at least 2 women who were patients at this hospital are now stepping forward to say that they were victimized by a worker from this facility. According to a police report, not only were both of these women senior citizens, but they were also very ill at the time and unable to fight back. What was supposed to be a temporary hospital stay for a pair of women turned into a nightmare, all at the hands of a healthcare worker. Police have since arrested Emerson Jean on a series of sexual battery and false imprisonment charges.
False imprisonment, count 5, battery on a person 65 years of age or older.
The 45-year-old suspect appeared before a judge Tuesday just as the allegations against him were made public. Both of the victims are women in their 70s, and an arrest report detailing an incident with one of the women as she lay in a hospital bed in pain says Emerson insisted on checking her groin area, then proceeded to pull down her pajama shorts and then penetrated her private area with his gloved fingers. Jean was hired by HCA Florida Westside Hospital in Plantation as a hospital care technician and not a registered nurse, so police say the man had no authority to examine patients or give any type of medical care. The other victim says Emerson pinned her left hand down at the wrist area with his hand while she lay on a hospital bed. That victim began crying. She told him repeatedly that he was hurting her, but he continued to sexually batter her in the same way. That victim stated that she had no ability whatsoever to call out for help, use the call button, and she did not have her cell phone at the time. Both women eventually reported their encounters to police.
There is nothing to indicate that either alleged victim knows each other, that there is any kind of coordination.
And Jean at this point is being held at the Broward County Jail without bond, and he's also being held on a immigration hold at this point. We have reached out to HCA Florida Westside Hospital for a comment, but so far we have not gotten an official comment from this facility. Stay tuned. We are live in Plantation. I'm Terrell Fournay, Local 10 News.
That's the story of this guy, Emerson Jean, aka Dr. Freakum. Now, correction, this happened in Plantation, Florida. Said this man is held, he was arrested Saturday on 2 counts of sexual battery on a helpless person. 2 counts of battery on a person 65 years of age or older. 1 count on false imprisonment, and he's in Broward County Jail. How sick can you be, man? Seriously. It's like nowadays, everybody got just letting the freak out. You go up to random strangers that are patients. You're not even a nurse. You just a nurse's aide. You just somebody to go in there and bring the table for prep or bring food. What are you in there doing that for? Think about this. This dude's sitting up here, right? In a news release today, It said he was employed at HCA Florida Westside Hospital, where the alleged incident took place. According to the arrest warrant, one of the alleged victims, a 74-year-old woman, was interviewed by the detective in March and said she was admitted to the hospital on January 9th with multiple health issues and that required a lengthy stay. The woman said during her stay, Jean, a patient care technician, had assisted her with getting out of bed and taking her clothes off so her bed could be clean before sexually battering her. This guy running around here, sticking his fingers in women, and is not even authorized to do that. I don't know any male, whether he's the doctor or not, that goes and does that without any type of witness or female person there to monitor his actions just for assurance. See how stupid this guy was? You that nasty and turned up that you want older women. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not my thing, but I mean, people like what they like, but damn, man. Now you appear with egg on your face looking stupid because you want to go in there and tickle older women's flowers. He got on gloves trying to penetrate women. For what? They ain't sick down there. You got to explain yourself. Then he forcefully held one woman down. Unacceptable. I mean, I guess maybe he thought because they was old, they was like senile or something like this, but the people was in apparent pain. They didn't come there for that. There are guys out here, and I think this is the honest to God truth. And you guys leave in the comment section whether you agree or disagree. This is just my assessment of a lot of this freaky stuff that's going on. I think these guys have voracious sexual appetites, and they think their relationship with another human being, whether it's a male or a female, is always on a sexual level to where, because they get horny, if they do what they do to that person long enough, they'll get turned on, and then they'll just succumb to the horniness, and it'll come to a nice copulation. I think that's the word, copulation. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, you know what I'm talking about. If I get her horny enough, she'll give me my way. Women don't respond like that. They don't. It took me a while to understand that too. You know what I'm saying? For you to play in somebody's rose garden as a female, she got to invite you into that. And I don't even know if anything's blooming down there for you to even want to go and play in that shit. But either way, man, that's neither here nor there. This guy right here is a piece of trash. They need to take him outside because he like tickling wild Irish roses and showing some real roses in the rose garden and blow hamburger meat out his fucking head. Ain't no reason why asking you why you did that. Because you was turned up. They need to be the grandsons and the sons of these people that you doing this to. They need to get turned up on you. That's the thing, man. They do these crimes like this where somebody can't really do nothing about it because it's a helpless victim. The family need to have some say of what happened to this person that does such a crime. I mean, I keep talking about that. It probably never come to fruition. But man, I'm telling you, I would change a lot of these policies out here where people would think twice when trying to do some goofy stuff to somebody's parents or somebody's loved ones. Maybe he was having a fantasy. He wants somebody to do that to him if he was ever in jail. Either way, man, they get this guy no bond. You know what I'm saying? So that means when they give you no bond, that means they got you dead to right. There are people that say you did it, and they probably got some more stuff like surveillance and stuff where they can put you at the time and place of the crime. You know what I'm saying? Dude's done for. But then again, good riddance. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, there's some people out here that got some issues with them. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Oh, and one more thing too. You know what I think? A lot of these crazy people are doing stuff like what this guy did with these older women, and how guys are running around doing crazy stuff in the street, shooting nut on women in the stores and just grabbing them and grinding up against them and then running away. I think a lot of that has to do with what's called reality PORN, where they have scenario PORN, where they had these different scenarios where like a woman is stuck or something, or like under the bed, but they butt out, like just it's ignorant. But I mean, just hear me out. A lot of this crazy stuff is coming from the warped sense of mind of people that watch that type of stuff. You in the supermarket, like in the 70s, when they used to do adult movies in the 70s. You in the supermarket, y'all both grab a zucchini, she gets starry-eyed, and all of a sudden, you taking her in the back room and getting money off of her. Don't work like that. I think a lot of people have a warped sense of reality, and they see themselves as something that they're not. And they see women as something that they're not. And I just think that's part of the problem. But anyway, leave me a comment. Tell me what y'all think. See you later.